Beaker Middle School. Boy, do I have some exciting things for you today. So you can tell by my dramatic music there in the introduction that I have something exciting to tell you about. So these are posters that you've probably seen hanging in your classroom and in the hallways. They are the Mark Twain and Truman nominated books for this year, and this video will tell you how you can check one of those out. First, I want to tell you a little bit about the awards, because I kind of throw around the terms Mark Twain and Truman Awards all the time, but some of you may not actually know what that means. So I want to back up and tell you a little bit about the awards themselves. So every year, Missouri librarians get together and they decide what books students should read. They have a whole huge list of books, and they decide what books are the most important for students to read in specific age groups. So there's 5 awards every year in Missouri. The first one is the Show Me Awards. That's like picture books. That's grades 1 through 3. Then the next category of awards is the Mark Twain books. That's grades 4 through 6. That's us. And then the next one is Truman. Again, that's us, grades 6 through 8. We're pretty lucky here at Beaker because we get to discuss the Mark Twain books and the Truman books. The next one is the Gateway Award books. That is for high school. When you get over to Miss Gaskell's library in the high school, you'll learn about those. And then the last award that a book can win in Missouri is called the Dogwood. This is actually a brand new award. It is only for nonfiction books, and they're books all the way from preschool till 12th grade, and these are all nonfiction books. Today I just want to talk to you about the Mark Twain books and the Truman books and why those are good books to read. So like I said, Missouri librarians, they get together and they have a huge stack of books that would fall under the grades 4 through 6 books, the Mark Twain Award nominees. So they read a ton of books and they narrow it down to the top 12 books that students should read in order to enhance their reading lives. And those are the Mark Twain Award nominees. Then they get together and they decide books that are most appropriate for 6th through 8th grade, the top 12 books that students should read that year, and that is the Truman Award nominee books. So they have 12 in every category. And then students, they send out the list and students read those books, and then they get to vote to see which book wins the overall award for that year. So you might be asking yourself, Mark Twain Award, what is that? Who is that? What is that? What is the award? Well, Mark Twain was a famous author from Missouri. He grew up in Hannibal, Missouri, which is north or above St. Louis. And some of the books he wrote are The Adventures of Tom Sawyer and The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. So the award is named after him because he did write some children's books, and he is probably the most famous Missouri author there has ever been. So that is why they decided to name the award after him, the Mark Twain Award. So you can see on the left there, that poster, that is the 12 books that are nominated this year for the Mark Twain Award. So if you would like to vote for your favorite on that list of 12, you need to read 4 of them by March. In order to tell if they are a current Mark Twain Award nominee, they will be located in that black bookshelf there on the right where I'm pointing to it. If they're in, they're pretty hot books, they're not always in, but if they're in, they'll be on that little black bookshelf there. And you can tell which ones were nominated in the past because they will have that sticker. See the sticker in the center there with Mark Twain's face? That sticker will be on the spine of the current nominees with this year, and then the past nominees with the year that they were nominated. So do you want to read one of those books? Well, stay tuned for info on how to get your hands on one. I have all these books, but they are not currently on the shelves yet in the library, and I will tell you why in just a minute. The next award that we celebrate here at Beaker is the Truman Award. So who was Harry S. Truman? Why is the award named after him? Well, he grew up in Independence, Missouri, so right around Kansas City, and he was the 33rd president of the United States from 1945 to 1953. So he's a pretty big deal in Missouri, the only president to come from Missouri, and so that is why the award is named after him. You can see on this poster on the left, these are the 12 books that are the Truman Award nominee books. And then again, in the center, that is the special sticker that will be on the spines of the current nominees and past nominees. You have to read 4 of these by March if you want to vote for your favorite one. And they are also located in the little black bookshelf, but this one is on the right-hand side of the romance shelf. All right, now you're probably wondering, how do I read a Truman book? Well, stay tuned again for more info. So before I read a book, I like to have a little information about what the book is about. So I have found book trailers or book videos that your ELA or reading teacher is going to show you for every one of those books. You will watch a video of every one of the books that is nominated, and while you're watching that videos, and you will fill out a viewing guide to determine which books you are interested in. Now, if you all just rush to the library to get the books, first of all, it would be chaos because every one of you would show up and say, I want to read this one, I want to read this one, and it wouldn't be fair. So I have come up with something to make it fair so that everyone has a fair shot at getting to read a Mark Twain or Truman nominee book. We're going to have a red carpet book premiere. You remember this. I have a real red carpet. I'm going to roll it out in front of the library. I'm going to have the special little ropes to rope it off. And I have some special guests that are going to be there to really pump us up and cheer us on. And we're going to get those books in your hands. So you will go to the gym like normal, and when you get there, you will see a bucket sitting in front of your grade section, like on a chair, and inside that bucket will be slips of paper. So I've taken the total number of Mark Twain and Truman books and divided it by 3 for the 3 grade levels, and that's how many pieces of paper will be in each bucket. And that's how many kids will be able to check out those books. So when you get there, go to the bucket. If you're interested in attending the premiere party, you will get a number out of the bucket, and it will have a number on it from 1 to 19. And I will come into the gym and I will say, number 1 through 6, come with me. And you will get to follow me, and we will go into the library, and you will get to shop and pick out which book that you want to read out of the 24 nominated books. So you get to have that book for 3 weeks, and when you're done with that book, you will turn it back in. That's not yours to keep. It's just you get to be the first one to read it. It's a really big deal. And then for those of you that don't get to attend the red carpet premiere, it's okay, because those books will be available in the library after those first students are done with them. They will be located on those black bookshelves on either side of the romance section. So again, just to sum it up, if you would like to attend the red carpet book premiere, come to school at 7:15, and I will have a bucket waiting with numbers in it in front of your section in the gym. And if I pull out your number and you come down and shop, you'll be the first one to be able to check out one of those nominated books.